Hey, what is happening? This is Linus, you're watching TechLine, and this is the Xiaomi Mi 9 Lite. I know this is not a fresh review of this device. I think all the reviews are already out like a couple of months ago, but I didn't have a lot of time to make an initial review. So in this video, I wanted to share my list of pros and cons of this device and why I think it's a great value phone. I actually think this is one of the best budget phones you can get for the price, because at the moment you can get it for roughly 220 bucks with the coupon codes that I'll leave in the video description down below, and that's why I think it's a heck of a value device. I know I'm talking about coupons and all that stuff, but this is not a sponsored video. I honestly think this is one of the best budget phones you can buy at the moment. In order to prove my point, I'm gonna use the list of pros and cons, and you can make the buying decision yourself. So first pro is the design and build quality. I know this is not an exceptional design. We've seen this design language on many different devices, but either way, this phone looks and feels premium. It feels nice in the hand because we have glass on the front and rear and a metal chassis that goes all around the device. The display is one of the best you can get on any budget device, because the Xiaomi Mi 9 Lite uses the same panel found on the flagship Mi 9, which is made by Samsung, and we have an AMOLED display which is nice, sharp, vivid. The sunlight legibility is really good, and overall this is one of the best screens you can get on a budget phone. In order to appreciate all the beauty of the screen, I suggest you using the dark mode, which is now standard in MIUI. Xiaomi also put in-display fingerprint scanner that has been working really fast and accurate. Now the specs: Snapdragon 710, 6GB of RAM, up to 128GB of storage, and this combination assures great gaming and overall performance. I was able to play, all the standard games I usually play, like PUBG, Asphalt Extreme, Asphalt 8, Asphalt 9, and all of them have been running absolutely fine, and that's why I can say this is one of the best budget devices you can get if you want to play games on a mobile phone. Xiaomi also implemented the MIUI Turbo 2.0 or whatever, but I didn't see a huge difference between standard and MIUI Turbo mode. Anyway, this phone is great for gamers on a budget, so if you're looking for a good phone but you don't want to spend a fortune on it, the Xiaomi Mi 9 Lite is a great option. As far as user interface goes, we have MIUI 11, which is built on top of Android 9, which is not the latest version of Android, but I don't really care because the overall performance has been great. The UI is loaded with features, customization options, the usual Xiaomi. You can customize the phone the way you want, and overall, the phone has been fast and fluid. I didn't see any lag or stutter even after installing plenty of apps. So overall, I would say that the Xiaomi Mi 9 Lite is a fast phone on a daily basis. Another pro of the Xiaomi Mi 9 Lite is obviously a high-quality triple camera setup. You can easily get one of the best looking daylight shots with this triple camera setup, either if you want to take wide angle, normal or telephoto pictures, or even if you want to shoot high quality 4K video. Night image quality is not perfect, but I would say this is really good quality for the price of the phone, and you can also use a dedicated night mode that produces one of the best images in the budget segment. I also love selfie image quality, whether you take selfies using auto or portrait mode. 4030 mAh battery has been performing really well all the time. My record screen on time was over 13 hours when I used the phone for watching video and other basic stuff, but on average you should still expect to get over 10 hours of SOT, which is a great result. I also love the Xiaomi Mi 9 Lite because if you purchase it, you get a lot of extra features. For example, there is a nice looking LED notification light that can be highly customized. There is FM radio, NFC, fast face unlock feature, plenty of sensors on board, IR blaster, a great sounding loud speaker, a fast charger, and a protective case in the retail packaging. And last but not least, this phone still has a headphone jack. Now the cons are nitpicking time, because this device doesn't have a lot of flaws to consider, but either way, we can start nitpicking about the camera, and I would say that wide angle shots in low light could look a little bit better, and also there is some visible purple tint in low light shots using the main camera, but a good thing is that the night mode fixes this issue. Another con could be a little bit shaky 4K video, but the overall 4K video is really good if you use the tripod. But if you really need to get that smooth and stable footage, just switch to 1080p video mode because it produces nice and stable video. I'm trying to think of any other flaws, and maybe I could say I wish this phone had a dual stereo speaker setup or water resistance or wireless charging, but you can get this phone for just around 220 bucks. You can't really complain and you can't even ask for those features. You know, once I talk about budget devices, they usually lack a few features. For example, they lack the micro SD card slot, a headphone jack, or something else, but the Xiaomi Mi 9 Lite has all those features, and honestly, I think this is one of the best budget phones you can get for the money. But do you agree with me or not? Did I miss any of the features? Did I miss any of the flaws? Tell me in the comment section down below what you think about the Xiaomi Mi 9 Lite. Would you choose this device or would you go with another option? Also, drop me a comment down below if you have any questions about this phone. Like the video if you liked it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, it was Linus. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Just before I sign out, I wanted to say thanks for the channel sponsor, Dashlane. Dashlane is a mobile and desktop application that gives you a shortcut for everything you do online. Log in instantly, fly through forms, and breeze through checkouts on every device you own. I like that with Dashlane I can save a ton of time as it allows me to fill forms fast with one-click logins and autofill for personal information and payment details. The app also works everywhere on every device across Mac, Windows, iPhone, or Android. I find Dashlane to be useful in many instances. For example, once I was locked out of my Facebook account and I had to go through the annoying process of resetting my password because I couldn't remember it. Thanks to Dashlane, I don't need to waste my precious time as it remembers my private information for me. Support my channel by downloading Dashlane entirely for free on your first device using my link down below in the video description and start making your online life easier and more convenient.